All right. All right. Well, welcome to some Minco Bulldog action. The boys will be playing this evening. And it's going to be a good game as Crossing Christian in 3A is number 4. Minco is number, I believe, 6 or 7 in 2A. And they'll be in action tonight, so should be a good game. Do know Cooper Shirley is not playing tonight, and so we'll be ready for that. We do have the Crossing Knights starting lineup: number 2, Brody Gibbs; number 3, Reed Lovelace; number 15, Miles Brown; number 30, Cooper Goodell; and number 33, Drew Middendorf. And so for Minco, you get their starting lineup as well for this anticipated game. Number 4, Nick Birchfield. Number 1, Dylan Warden. Number 10, Trevor Morris. Number 14, Nate Dacus. And number 45, Austin Brothers. And that'll get us going here for the Bulldogs as they'll have those starters. Like I said, should be a really fun game to watch, so we hope that you'll join us. I'll try to keep up on the scoreboard. I'm trying to keep track of all of this for you tonight. Get you the points and the fouls for each team. And also try to keep up with the scoreboard. So I'll catch the scoreboard up as much as I can and get you there. I won't be able to keep track of time for you. Sorry. I'll just call it out as I call the game. But like I said, a highly anticipated game here tonight. Big game for the Bulldogs at home to play these Crossings Knights. And so it'll be a good time to kind of see this. And getting our referees ready to go. Looks like they're checking a few things out. And we're ready to get going as Nick Birchfield will be jumping for the Bulldogs. And here we go. He's able to get it, and Dacus is able to run it down, and Birchfield wins that one. And we'll see what the Bulldogs have up their sleeve without Cooper Shirley. They're going to have to. They've played a couple games without him now. They're still able to got a lot of good athletes, a lot of good kids that can play. So we'll see how they do this evening as they're going to be moving this around. It should be just a really tough game, I believe. Off of the Knights player, and it went back out of bounds, so stays with the Bulldogs. Looking for the open. Oh, looks like we're going to have a foul called. Looks like an elbow is what he's going to say, and that's going to be on Trevor Morris. It's going to be his first foul of the evening. Got a little elbow there. Everybody's trying to set a screen, it looks like. It looks like we're in a man-to-man, a backdoor cut. That's number 30, Cooper Goodell. And he's got 2 points. And now they sit down, and I can sit down. I like that. Trying to set up the offense, try to get moving here. Like to see it move side to side, get that defense moving around. They're also in a man-to-man as well. Bringing out the pressure all the way up to the 3-point line. Little screen by Birchfield just loses it, but still able to grab it. It's trapped a little bit, but finds Dacus all the way under the basket, and he's able to put it in for 2. Wide open underneath the basket as everybody went to the ball, which I would too if Nick Birchfield was out there. And he was able to find the open man as he ran that ball down. Goodell puts it up and misses it. Birchfield with the rebound. He's going to push it a little bit. Knights got back well, though. Nice little spin move by Warden. Hard to the floor, but nothing called but out of bounds. And that's going to stick with the Bulldogs. Ball stolen, kicked up quickly. Oh, but he lost it. Birchfield was ready to knock it out of there. Short by Goodell. He's taken a lot of shots so far for the Knights. Looks like he's going to be a scorer. There's Birchfield. Put up the jumper, but misses it short. Able to get the rebound. Pushes himself in, but no foul called. No foul called there under the rim. Put it up against the backboard. So good defensive battle so far. Both teams in a man-to-man. Both teams sticking close to each other, making it tough on the other team to get an easy shot up. Everything's contested. Like to see Brothers get involved, get some action going. He's good at the rim. Got it over to Warden. Looks like they're going to reset here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first quarter. 5-2 for the Bulldogs. Birchfield for a three. Oh, just off the front of the rim. They're going to push it up. Knights quickly push it up. But the Bulldogs were there. Good transition defense to get back and not let the easy bucket happen. So it looks like the Knights are going to set it up. Long three off the back of the rim. Misses the rebound. And he's able to put it in. That's number 2, Brody Gibbs. And he's able to make it a 5-4 game. Don't see Brothers get beat to the ball very often. And Gibbs was able to do that. Usually Brothers runs those things down. That ball is stolen from him by Goodell, and he's going to put in an easy layup. Just took the ball from him. Cooper Goodell with the layup. Easy basket there, 6-5. They take the lead now. The Knights are on top. A little bit of a crazy hit and finally gets it in. And there's 2 points for Birchfield. Worked hard for that one. Finally got it to go down. Bulldogs go up 7-6. A little back and forth right now. Got it down to number 10, Drew Wood, but he couldn't get it to fall. Just a little long. Birchfield going to take it to the lane. Little jump shot. That little lefty went down no problem. And Birchfield starting to fill it a little bit. Little driving kick. Wide open three. Misses it to the left. Rebound by Dacus. And Birchfield's going to push it up. He likes to push the pace a little bit just to see what's there. Picked it up a little early, but got it to Warden. Over to Dacus, to Ventress. Anthony there cut. Looked like he was open, but missed him. Just working the ball, be patient. Move the ball until you find the right shot. Oh, trying to steal it, and they do. Oh, but he's able to pick it back up. Gets it to Ventress, back over to Warden. Nicely done by Anthony. I thought that ball was going to be a turnover, but he able to track it down. Ball back to Birchfield as there's 16 seconds left. Going to try to get the last shot here. Up 9-6. See what Birchfield can do. Trying to get a screen. Got it to Dacus for three. He knocks it down. And that's the end of the first quarter. Nate Dacus with 8 points. That's right. 8 points on the night so far. He's hit a couple of threes. And that's 12-6. Your Minco Bulldogs are up by 6 to finish the first quarter. And really good defense by the Bulldogs, just allowing 6 points. Not letting them in the middle very much, and really it was just one fast break, but other than that, they weren't able to get much. Nate Dacus, the difference, hitting a couple threes, really. He's got 8. Nick Birchfield's got 4. That's all that have scored for the Bulldogs. And for the Knights, Goodell has 4 and Gibbs has 2. So we have 4 players out of all the players that have played that have put any points on the board. And so 12-6. I don't know if you could hear the Crossings coach, but he was not happy with that first quarter, it sounded like. But once again, good defense by the Bulldogs. They know how to stay in front. They know how to keep people in front of them and not let them get into the lane. They have good hands, able to get their hands on it. But you can see Crossings has a lot of similar skill sets. Very similar teams I'm looking at right now. They do a lot of the same things. And so they got active hands on defense and really keep the pressure on. Then they've got a couple really good scores, it seems like. And so it looks like a battle of looks like they're looking in a mirror, I bet. And so we'll get this second quarter started now. Crossings is going to start with it. Got Ventress, Anthony, Birchfield, Brothers, and Dacus. Oh, rejected by Birchfield. He goes way up, knocks it down, is able to grab the ball. He's going to shoot the transition three, just a little long. Ventress able to pull the rebound down. Back over to Anthony. He's a little long. Going to have to hustle back. That's number 4, Matthew Hooper, with a couple points right there as he gets the fast break opportunity. Little press. Dacus found wide open. He's going to make a little move and put it in easily. That's double digits for Nate Dacus. Nice find by Birchfield. Dacus wide open underneath as they tried to press. And there's a 3 from the Knights. Number 3, Reed Lovelace, puts it in for 3. 14-11. The Bulldogs have the lead. I like the patience of the offense right now for the Bulldogs, waiting for that drive. Oh, there was not the patience. And another fast break opportunity, but catches it on his hip and travels right there. Lucky for the Bulldogs, as the Knights are definitely running out. Somebody's always sneaking out to the front, it looks like. And so you're going to have to get back on defense. If you're that man, you can't crash to the board. You're going to have to get down the court to stop that fast break. So 14-11 here. Bulldogs on top. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first half. Birchfield, Anthony, Dacus, Ventress, and Brothers in for the Bulldogs. Active hands, like I said, very active. Gonna have to move the ball around. Gonna have to be quick. Gonna have to be concise with your passes. You can't just throw it around. Dacus for another 3. He knocks it down again. That's another 3 for Dacus, as he's got 13 right now. And a foul on the floor, it looks like. And that's going to be on number, I believe, Ventress. Yeah, Ethan Ventress. That'll be his first foul. And that'll be the second team foul. Not very many fouls in this game. There's 2 fouls on the Bulldogs, no fouls on the Knights so far. Warden back in for the Bulldogs. Looks like they like the matchup right there. Ooh, way out there from that 3. Ill-advised shot by the Knights for sure, but the Bulldogs will take that one as they push the pressure that far out. That was the only open shot they could find, and there's a little reach in. Like I said, active hands, sometimes you can get that foul. And so that'll be on number 30, I believe. Cooper Goodell, that's the first foul for the Knights. So not very many whistles so far in this game, pretty clean. Both teams being patient, both teams trying to find the right shot. 17-11, the Bulldogs are ahead. Nice little drive and kick to Birchfield. He's going to drive it in. He's going to hit the J. Ooh, just misses it to the left. Tried to get the foul call as he fell to the floor. And another push by Ventress. I think that's going to be his second. It is his second. Got to get his feet moving, a little slow on that one. That'll be the third team foul. And the second foul on Ventress. A lot of action right there. Cooper Goodell is going to knock it down. And he's got 7 on the night. He's definitely their scorer. He's the one that's looking to score. You can tell, and they're looking for him. So keep your eyes on number 30 of the Knights. 17-14, tight game, just like we thought it would be. Birchfield looking for a shot, gets it to Dacus. That one got blocked as he tried to get that up by Goodell. Ball's being pushed once again to the corner. Oh, and an easy score for number 23. That is Sam Taylor, I believe. That's what I'm going to go with. 2 points there, and that makes it a very close game, 17-16. Timeout by the Bulldogs. And so, man, I don't know about you, but I know for me as I'm watching this game, they're mirror images of each other. I mean, they play exactly the same way. Tough defense, active hands, always smart defenses, knowing where the ball's going to go and figuring out the offenses. So nothing easy tonight for either team. Bulldogs are trying to get in. They're getting to the basket, getting shut down and have to kick it out, but then they react quickly and get out to the three-point line so they don't get the easy shot. And so I don't think they were ready for Nate Dacus this evening, though. He's been able to shoot a lot. He's got 13 points already, 13 out of the 17. I don't think they were ready for Nate Dacus to put that many in, but he has stepped up to the challenge and knocked him down. And so he's really been the difference in this game so far. Is Nate Dacus? He's putting the ball in the basket. And so we'll see what adjustments the Bulldogs make out of that timeout. See what happens as the Knights close the gap there. It was 17-11, now 17-16. 4 minutes, 29 seconds left in this first half. Birchfield walks the ball up. Dacus caught outside, picked the ball up, able to get Brothers on the back door, got it to Birchfield. He's going to get up, but couldn't get it in. I think he was thinking he was going to get fouled there, and he did not. We're going to call a travel right there. The Minco fans say yes. The Knights fans say, I don't think so. And so got a travel there, got the turnover. There's a little pressure from the Knights as they're going to try to trap the ball. Able to get it to Brothers pretty easily. Oh, but bad pass right there going across the court. Wasn't ready for it. Trying to get the foul. He leaned into him. Gordon, Anthony, and that's number 0, Lane McKee, in for the Bulldogs. Good job staying in front, staying in this man-to-man. Got a little trap in the corner. Anthony poked it away, able to get the ball. Going to push it up the court, but the Knights are there. As you can tell, man, those hands are just super active. Going to have to take care of the ball. Going to have to be smart. Going to have to know what you want to do and do it quickly. Because if you hesitate a little bit, the Knights are going to take that ball away, which is what we usually say about the Bulldogs. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left. Bulldogs trying to figure out what to do. Can't get it in. Got his rebound and going to put that one in. Nick Birchfield gets his 6th point of the night. That's the way to keep going after it. Just keep attacking. Keep attacking. Only good things can happen when you attack. Missed the layup. Knights want a foul on that one, but they are not going to call it. Birchfield kicks it over to Warden. He's going to put up a 3. Just a little long. Fight for the ball. Knights are able to come down with it. And put in by Goodell. Oh, Dacus right off his hands. Everybody fighting for it. And finally a foul as Anthony tries to put it in. Ball was knocked over. Everybody was trying to save it. Finally came to Anthony. That's Cade Anthony, number 11. And so he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Scores 19-18. Anthony hits the first one. That'll give his first points. Somebody else other than Birchfield and Dacus has scored now. A little long on the second. Minute 40 seconds left in this first half. Just a tight game, 20-18. Minco would like to get a steal here, get a takeaway. And then go down and score, see if they can extend this lead. Nothing easy, nothing in the paint for the Knights. They're really having to work hard just to get it inside. Backdoor cut, missed. Anthony popped it up. Birchfield able to grab it. That's what you wanted right there, a turnover. Birchfield's going to push it. Nothing there, though. Still trying to find that opening. Minute left in this first half. There's the active hands. You got to watch for that. Oh! Called a foul on that one. Thought that was a clean block, but they're going to call that one. I think that was a little bit of a makeup call. The Knights fan have been all over the referee saying they're not getting the foul calls. And then the one that wasn't a foul, or didn't look like a foul, got called. But he misses the front end of that free throw. So 5 team fouls on the Bulldogs, 2 team fouls on the Knights. Not a whole lot of fouls called so far. So this is number 2, Brody Gibbs. Got the second one in. And it edges just a little bit closer, down under a minute now, 55 seconds. As they kind of look for the press here. A little no-look pass to Anthony, over to Dacus for 3. Can he keep it hot? Yes, he can. And he knocks down another one. And he's just been on fire this first half. They have to rethink how they're guarding him. Goodell high off the glass, couldn't, oh, that's not Goodell, that's Middendorf, high off the glass, couldn't get it in. 25 seconds left. I think the Bulldogs will try to get the last shot here. Down to 20 seconds. 23-19. Trying to get a screen for Birchfield. He's going to go to the hole. He's going to kick it over to Anthony. He's going to take a 3. Just a little right off the iron. They're going to push it up. They've got an opportunity here. Throws it up and puts it in. And that'll be the end of the first half. 23-21. Highly contested game right here. As, man, that was quite a first half. That was quick, wasn't it, people? And so the Bulldogs have a 2-point lead going into the second half here at halftime. And it is 23-21. Not a whole lot of fouls called in this game, a lot of back and forth. And man, what I see is you could switch jerseys, and this team's look the same to me. A lot of good athleticism, quick on defense, a lot of active hands on both sides. Hard to get to the paint, and so it's been a very hard-fought game. And your leading scorers for the Knights is Cooper Goodell. He's got 9, and then for the Bulldogs, that's Nate Dacus with 16 points. Really the difference in this game so far. He's been able to find the open corners and the open spots to hit some threes, and so that's been fun to watch. And so as we head into halftime, we'll give you a moment to go get a few things and come back for this second half. You won't want to miss the action this evening, as we got a great game between Crossing Christian's Knights and the Minco Bulldogs. And we'll see what adjustments each coach make and see who can come out on top after the next 16 minutes are played. So we'll see you here in just a little bit. stretch that floor out.
What?
They squeeze in when Cooper's not there, huh?
Yeah. Most of it.
Well, we're down to about a minute left of this halftime. We'll try to catch you back up. That was quite the back and forth first half. Hard fought first half. The Bulldogs have the lead, 23-21, as we head into the third quarter. A lot of fun to watch right there, and so offense going to have to take care of the ball, make sure they don't get the easy baskets. A lot of layups, a lot of fast breaks. Kind of the difference for the Knights to be able to get some points on the board. The defense has been solid once they able to get back. So you're going to really have to watch the fast break. Transition defense is going to be a big deal for the Bulldogs. Then on offense, go ahead and drive that ball. They've been able to get to the middle, put that jump shot up, see if you can get the rebounds, crash the boards, as long as somebody's staying back. And so that's going to be kind of the key, I think, is keep moving the ball, keep driving and kicking, keep trying to put the ball up, get the fouls. Only got 2 foul calls, and so maybe force the action a little bit more. And so, but definitely going to have to take care of the ball, as the Knights are definitely ones to have active hands, quick to the ball, definitely want to get out and play fast. And so this is going to be a fun second half, so I know you're going to want to definitely stay with us here. So it looks like we're going to have Dacus, Birchfield, Brothers, Morris, and Warden out for the Bulldogs. The Knights going to start out in a little bit of a press. Birchfield takes them all the way back, able to get the ball up the court, but he is trapped, and he's going to call a timeout. And so Crossings comes out with some intensity right there and able to get Birchfield to call a timeout. Didn't turn it over. It was in a bad spot there. There's a reason why you can dribble right there, and that is because that's where they want to trap you at. And so timeout call. They're going to have to rethink kind of how they break that press, kind of think about where they need to get that ball. It's always nice to get it into the middle. That way you've got options on both sides, and that's always the desire, is to get that ball into the middle when you break the press. That way you've got options to both sides, and so then you don't get, they can't use the sideline against you. I don't want to get trapped in those corners. So it's going to be Bulldog ball. Going to try this one more time, see if we can get the offense going. I think this is just going to be hard fought until the very end. So got it to Warden, got it to Brothers, who finds Morris wide open, and he drops it in for 2. His first 2 points of the game. Nice little play right there by the Bulldogs. And they're going to stay in a man-to-man. A little short by Goodell, but long rebound opportunity, but couldn't grab a hold of it. So they're going to miss their first shot. And that's what you want for the Bulldogs. You want them shooting them way out. And so that's the type of defense you want to play. Can't get it in. Finally finds Birchfield. Almost got the 5-second there. Dacus kind of stuck. There's the ball in the middle. Brothers got it there. He's going to force the action. Takes it all the way to the hoop, but couldn't get it in. And that was number 2, Brady Gibbs. That's his 5th point of the night. Ball was knocked out, but stays with the Bull. Oh, missed the layup. Brothers with the rebound. Got to the corner. Birchfield going to set up the offense. Going to move the ball around. Trying to get some back cuts, trying to get some backdoor action. Able to get to the bucket there, took it hard. That's what we wanted to see right there. That's kind of what I talked about. They'd been getting to the lane, but just kind of kicking it out. Go ahead and take it up. So got the foul right there, kind of forcing the action. I could imagine that they're going to start calling that a little bit more. That's on Middendorf. That's his second. Some late action right there. Able to get it to Ventress. Oh, puts it off his foot. They're able to get it. Wide open layup, and he misses it. Wide open layup for Gibbs, and he just puts it against the rim. And so lucky bounce for the Bulldogs right there. I bet that doesn't happen very often for the Knights. There's a little drive and kick to Brothers. He's going to go baseline. Can't find anybody. Active heads again by the Knights. They're able to take that away. Kick out to Goodell. He's going to take it. And he's short. You like that from the Bulldog defense. Knights are only getting long threes, it seems like, when they're able to set up their defense. Once again, be patient. Find that driving lane. Make something happen there. Good job by Birchfield coming out to help Dacus. There's Dacus for three. He hurries that one a little bit, just off to the right. Rebound by the Knights. Good feet there by Ventress, able to keep him out of the lane. There's a three. He was wide open in the corner, and he misses it. Rebound by Ventress. Knocked down by Middendorf. And that is his third. That's a pretty big foul right there, I believe. And so number 10, Drew Wood's going to come in. They're going to stay in this press right here. Birchfield is going to stream down. Tried to get him up, wouldn't go up. Nice job on defense not buying that fake. Ventress for three, and he knocks it down. That's his first points of the game. And extend the lead a little bit here. 30-23, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third quarter. Good defense by the Bulldogs, keeping them out. Long three, misses everything. And the Bulldogs are getting exactly what they want out of their defense right now, as they are just jacking up threes left and right. It is not working out for them. And it looks like they're going to put in quite a few folks to get in. Putting all sorts of players in right now on defense for the Knights. Got it into Birchfield. Birchfield's going to fly up the court. Ball's knocked out of his hands. Going to stay with the Bulldogs. Ball to Nate Dacus. Oh, found Birchfield over to Dacus, wide open. Oh, just a little long. Good rebound by the Knights. Transition defense right here. Couldn't stop the ball. And they're able to get right to the rim, but miss it. And finally fouled there, a rebound in there. And that's what you got to do. That's the one thing for the Bulldogs they're going to have to watch. They've got to watch the fast break. Got to get transition defense. You've got to get back, stop that ball. Because once you've run your defense, they haven't got much off of that. And so got to get back. And they couldn't get back right there. So that's foul on Dylan Warden. That's his first. And misses the front end of that. See, who is this? And they get the second. That's number 10, Drew Wood. He's able to knock that one down. Crossing's going to stay in this trap, this press defense. Able to get to the lane. Called it on the floor. Thought he was in a shot, but going to call it on the floor. And that's going to be the fourth team foul on the Knights. They're forcing the action a little bit more right now. That was on Nate Rouse. That's his first foul. Brothers, nice little move, but airballed it. That would be a pass to himself, but they didn't call it. That should have been a travel. Nick Burtfield found a little room right there. He's going to put up a three, and he misses. Good defense right there, able to get back. Got to stay in front. Oh, he lets him fly to the wide open layup, but misses it. Birchfield's pushing the action, but they are back quickly. Over to Ventress. Oh, little heat check right there. He hit it last time. See if he could get it down this time. Man, just allowing him to get too deep into the lane. Got to stop the ball quicker and earlier. You got to stop that at half court. You can't let that go all the way to the paint. And so that's a foul on Nick Birchfield. That's his second foul. That's the third team foul on the Bulldogs. Transition defense. Got to get back. Got to stop the ball. And so he's able to put that one in. That's Brody Gibbs. That's his 6th point of the night. So number 2, Brody Gibbs, going to try to get the second one here. And he gets both. He's got 7 points on the night. In the press. Trying to find the opening. Got to be patient. Move the ball around. Birchfield's so good with the ball. Nice little low look to Ventress. He's going to put it up and puts it in. And that's a 3 for Ethan Ventress. 33-26. The Bulldogs extend the lead a little bit. Nice little drive. Brothers is able to knock it down. Oh, just missed Birchfield's hand right there. A lot of reach in there. And finally gets one to drop. That's Brody Gibbs. He's able to get a couple. There's a push. Ventress going in. Tried to get it to Lane McKee right there, but couldn't get it. Not sure what was called. Got some substitutions happening right now. Let's see, on the court for the Bulldogs, we're going to have a timeout. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Going to reset right here. And so 33-28, 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this third quarter. Tight ball game. Bulldogs getting a little bit of a lead. But I think the key's still right there. Got to get to the lane on offense. Get into the lane. Force that foul call. Force the refs to blow the whistle. See if you can get them in foul trouble a little bit. And keep forcing that action. And if they break down, then you can maybe get a 3 with a kick out. So I think keep driving the lane. Keep forcing that action. And see what you can get out of that. On defense, got to get back on transition. Too many fast break points for the Knights. That's where they've made a living tonight. Anytime the Bulldogs have got back on defense, they haven't been able to really score. And to be honest, the Knights have had a lot of chip shots, a lot of close shots, and haven't been able to put it in. And so that means the defense is in your face. That's just tough. And so they've been taking long threes. It's been difficult. And so the Bulldogs' defense is good if they get back in transition. And so that'll be the key. Got to stop the ball. Can't let them just drive down the court. So we'll see what we can come up with. 2 minutes, 30-something seconds left in this third quarter. Going to have to keep the energy up, keep the intensity up. Two really good teams fighting hard for this win. Because this would be a big win on the belt, big notch on the belt if you can pull this win out. Either team get some credentials on there. That'll look good to anybody else watching. That man, that'll be a big win, and that'll be a big win as you begin to get thinking about playoffs and getting some momentum going. And this kind of a win can really elevate that confidence as you go into the playoffs. And so this would be a big one right here. So 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this third quarter. 33-28, Bulldogs are up. And we got Birchfield, Warden, Dacus. Oh, a little trap by the Bulldogs. Locked it down, got the ball pushed back out. That's what the Bulldogs want. Don't let them in the lane. We'll let them shoot threes. Got to the lane there, and foul's going to be called. Good effort by Cooper Goodell as he forced the action right there. But good job by Warden to not let him get the easy shot. Make him earn it on the stripe. Make him earn it on that free throw. And so that'll be the second foul on Dylan Warden. That'll be the fourth team foul on the Bulldogs. And he hits that one. And that's his 10th point. He'll go into double digits. (36-29). Bulldogs are kind of getting a lead here. We'll see if they can keep it going. Goodell knocks down both. Those are big shots right there for Goodell, as he's able to get a little bit closer. Oh, there's a foul. Yep. And so, man, it's nice to have a lot of ball handlers on your team. Good ball handlers at that. And so Birchfield was fouled on top there. That was on number 1, Logan McGowan. That'll be his second foul. And 6th team foul. Get one more and you get some 1-and-1s. That's what you wanted to get to. Birchfield in the backcourt. Going to try to set it up. Clearing out the middle. Birchfield takes it in. Oh, nice little lefty by Birchfield. That's 8 points for Birchfield as they kind of increase this lead a little bit. Keep the defense going here. They're switching at the right times. They're talking well right now, trying to keep him out of the lane. Oh, there's Goodell. He's forcing the action. He's kind of figured out something right there. And that's on Warden. That's the 3rd foul. 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. 3rd foul on Warden. He's working hard against Goodell, by far the one that pushes the action, the scorer for the Knights. And so he'll get a couple more free throws right here. So he makes the first one. That gives him 12 points on the evening. Looks like Cade Anthony going to come in for the Bulldogs, number 11. Ward's going to have a seat with 3 fouls. And he misses the second. Nice rebound by Brothers. Man, that's what he's good at right there. Always down and dirty. Getting the hard stuff down in there. Getting those rebounds. Makes your team really good when you can do that. So here's the Bulldogs. Pressure by the Knights. I mean, just everywhere. They're not laying off at all. Staying that man-to-man. Going to have to be smart with the ball. Know what you want to do. Be concise with your passes. Over to Brothers. He's going to put a 3 up. Oh, in and out. Ventures tried to get the steal there. Good job by the defense there, not letting them just run down the lane or get a fast break. Good job by Dacus keeping it outside. There's a 3 by Middendorf, and oh, he knocks it down. And that's his first points of the night. He's able to hit a 3. That's Middendorf. And so it draws them a little bit closer there. Finally able to knock down a 3. They've missed a lot of them, but finally got one to fall. 38-34. 22 seconds left in this third quarter. Bulldogs had a little bit of a lead there, but the Knights come back quickly and make this a 4-point game after that 3. And it seems like Cooper Goodell's found a little room inside, able to make it to the lane. He was shooting 3s before, but it looks like Coach got in his ear about driving the lane, and so he's been doing that. That's what good scorers do. If one thing's not going down, go find something else to do. See if you can get it to go that way. And so he's gotten to the free throw line and made some of his baskets. And so 38-34, 22 seconds left in this third quarter. Tight game, really good game. Been fun to watch. And we'll see if we get the action going here. And so it looks like we'll have Ventress, Anthony, Birchfield, Brothers, and Dacus out there for the Bulldogs. The Knights are going to stay in this full court press. Nice little play there by the Bulldogs to get the ball up the court. Going to try to get this last shot down to 12 seconds. A little ticky-tack foul out front. Got a little push. That's on number 15. Miles Brown, that's his second foul. And that will be a 1-and-1, and that's what you wanted to work for in this half. Go to the basket, get those fouls, and that's exactly what's happened. And so Nick Birchfield to get him a 1-and-1 here, see if he can knock it down. Trevor Morse in for Nate Dacus. He's going to get a little breather, have a little seat here. Got the first one. And knocks down the second. And that gives 10 points for Nick Birchfield on the night. Lane McKee comes in for Birchfield. He's going to get a little rest. No extra fouls for him or anything on this possession. 11 seconds left in this third quarter. 40-34 Bulldogs. They're going to try to move the ball around. Got a little screen there. Nothing happening. Finally found somebody open. A little long by Middendorf. And misses it. And so that'll be 40-34. A little more scoring going on in that quarter. And so been a good game. 12-6 after the first quarter, 23-21 as we went into half. And the Bulldogs extend that lead back out to 6, 40-34 as we head into this fourth quarter. And so, man, just an exciting game going on right now. And so we'll kind of break down this fourth quarter as you're going to end. You're going to have to keep the intensity up. You can't let down. Like I said, man, the Knights have active hands. Get to that ball quickly. So you got to know what you're doing. Got to be smart with that ball. Got to know where to go and make concise passes. And that's going to be very important to not have those turnovers. And so you need to make sure of that. And then get back on defense. Really, the fast break has been the one big deal for the Knights. They've been able to get some easy points that way. Goodell was able to find a little bit of room, make it to the lane, and make something happen there. So you're going to have to make sure he can't get in the lane. Got to move your feet. Maybe got a little help defense on that as he looks to score often. And so want to be able to tighten that defense up on him. And so we'll see what the Bulldogs can do as they have a 6-point lead going into this fourth quarter. See if they can pull it out. Would be a big win. Crossings is a really good team. They've had a good quality wins so far this year against a lot of good teams. And so the Bulldogs playing well, even without Cooper Shirley. And so he's a big deal for the Minco Bulldogs. Makes a lot of threes, makes a lot of things happen, really spreads out the floor. And so the Bulldogs playing without him, but they're playing well without him and working hard. Man, Birchfield is so good with the ball. How is that not a foul? I don't know how that's not a foul. And so there's that transition. Oh! I do not understand that. And so Nate Dacus is going to be called on that foul. That'll be his second, I believe. Birchfield didn't get the call down there, but the Knights get the call down here. And so that's how it goes sometimes. So that's number 3, Reed Lovelace. He's able to knock that one down. He's got 6 points on the night. Knocks them down both. Over to Dacus. Kind of taking their time, trying to make the right passes. That's going to be on number 15. Miles Brown, that's his third. Going to get a 1-and-1 for that as they have 8 team fouls, the Knights do. Dacus hits the first one. It's been a while since he scored a point. He was hot in the first quarter and early in the second quarter. And knocks that free throw down. And gets the second. And he's up to 18 points. Let's see, Warden back in for the Bulldogs. So we've got Ventress, Warden, Dacus, Brothers, and Birchfield in for the Bulldogs. 42-36. To the lane, rejected by Brothers. 2 hands on that one. Man, he gets up. He is so sneaky athletic sometimes, man. He just got way up in the air to knock that down, and not just to knock it out of bounds, but to get that ball back and make the turnover happen. But bad pass right there. Got stuck underneath. Tried to find Dacus, but couldn't find him. Quick pass up front. Got it out. Big 3 right there, but couldn't knock it down. Brothers with the rebound. Cross-court pass, dangerous, but still got there somehow. So Birchfield's going to hold it up. He's going to try to get something going here. Oh, nice little fake. and he's going to lay it in. Nicely done by Nick Birchfield. He just kind of faked him out like he was going to make the pass there, and he didn't. He just flew to the rim, and he's so fast you can't catch up with him once he does that. And there's a three that finally falls down for Goodell. That's his 15th point, and so he finally knocks that down. And we've got a 44-39 game. Every time you feel like the Bulldogs are going to pull just a little bit away, the Knights make something happen and stay close. And so 44-39, 5-point game. The Knights have 18 fouls. Your Bulldogs have 16 fouls. Possession arrow is to the Knights. We are in the fourth quarter, and we've had quite a game here, 44-39. This has been fun to watch. I don't know if you've enjoyed it, but I sure have enjoyed it. We've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Left in this game. It's going to be hard fought to the end, you can tell. Maybe those fouls are going to make a play in it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of keep our eye on that. Start getting 2 free throws instead of a 1-and-1. Maybe that might make a difference. But just been a good, hard-fought game from both teams. 2 really good teams getting after it. The Knights are going to stay in this full-court press. Hadn't really got a turnover off of it very much. The Bulldogs have been able to handle the ball pretty well, do what they've wanted to do. Let's see if they can continue that action. Yeah, they're able to still get it down. Ventress walked with that one. So it goes back to the Knights. Anthony back in for the Bulldogs. That's number 11, Cade Anthony. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. Got to continue to play solid defense. Don't let them get to the lane. There's a backdoor cut. Kicks it out for a 3. It's just not happening. They just haven't been able to knock it down. I don't know if in usual games they're able to knock that down, but I bet they do. Behind the back pass to Anthony from Birchfield. Over to Ventress for 3. He takes it in stride. Anthony tries to get up and get that, but couldn't. There's the fast break. Misses the layup. There's a fight for a rebound and a tie ball. That's going to go to the Knights. Middendorf able to tie up. Ventress right there for the tie ball. That's going to go to them. So possession arrow will go back to the Bulldogs now. Solid defense. Oh, there's a wide open man underneath. Didn't communicate well enough. That was Middendorf. That's his 5th point. 44-41. We got a 3-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Brothers and Birchfield work it back and forth to get it across the half-court line. Trying to set up some offense as they kind of reset here. Got it to the middle. Oh, and there's the foul. And oh, that's going to be number 4 on Middendorf. That's a big foul right there. Big foul on Middendorf as he's got 4. One more on him and he'll be done. He's played hard for the Knights, and so that's a big one. So Warden comes back in for the Bulldogs. Brothers is going to get a couple free throws right here. It's Austin Brother. And there's his first points of the night. So he finally gets one in the basket. Man, he works so hard everywhere else. Plays great defense, good rebounder, and knocks that one down. So he's got a couple points. So that extends the lead to 5, 46-41. 5 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. Able to get that action. Gonna have to talk. Yeah, you can't leave him wide open. He's able to knock that down. Cooper Goodell, he's got 17 on the night. Can't leave him open like that. Got it over to Brothers. Birchfield and Brothers doing a good job getting the ball up to half court on that press. Just good ball handlers. 4 minutes, 47 seconds. Bulldogs are okay with moving the ball back and forth, seeing if they can make something happen as the pressure comes out that far. Oh. Thought it was off the Knights' foot, but I guess it rolled over Birchfield's. And so 46-43. 46-43, close game. We're about halfway done with this fourth quarter as we roll down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The Knights trying to get some action to the lane here. Found Goodell open. Oh, took the pump fake. Easy shot. Oh, that was Middendorf. Middendorf able to put a couple in. That's his. He's got 7. They finally found some action into the. Got it to Brothers. He's rejected. Saved by Cooper Bedell. Rejected, but foul called. And that's on Birchfield. That's his 3rd foul. Birchfield felt like he got all ball, but he got some of the hand on that one. 46-45. The Knights have found a little something here as the game gets closer. It gets closer to the end. They've been able to put some in. And gets the first one. That's Reed Lovelace. He's got 8. That's a tie ball games, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the lead for the Knights. It's been a long time since they've had the lead. Dacus able to get the ball, able to get it to Ventress. Ventress over to Warden, and he knocks it in. Big shot by Dylan Warden for his first 2 points of the game. Nice try by Ventress, a nice dish. Able to get it to Warden. That's going to be on Middendorf, and that'll be his 5th foul, and that is it for Middendorf. He has had quite a game. He's been big in the middle. Number 33, Drew Middendorf for the Crossings Knights. He's comes out with 7 points. Big on defense. He's has had a lot of impact on this game, and so he'll be sitting the bench as there's 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Warden to get a free throw right here. Dylan Warden, number 1. He knocked that in for 2, get the old-fashioned 3-point play right here. And it was definitely needed. And a little long. And so the Bulldogs are up by 2. Another 3 from Crossings. Can't get it in. Rebound by Birchfield. And so Birchfield trying to take his time, make the right play. Nice little pass to Brothers in the middle. Over to Ventress. He's going to take the 3 and knocks it down. Ventress puts it in. Oh, nice putback by number 15, Miles Brown. Warden again puts it in. Another missed 3. That's going to go the Bulldogs' way. So we got 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. It is intense, my friends. This is getting fun. 53-49. And so we'll get the scoreboard caught up here in just a moment. 53-49. Bulldogs are playing well. They've kind of made a little room here, little adjustment. Dacus kind of caught, able to get it to Brothers. Over to Birchfield. Ball back to Brothers. He loses it. Over to Ventress. He's going to put up a 3 just off to the right. There's another 3 from the Knights, but can't put it in. Going to call a block on that one. And that's going to be on Birchfield, I believe. That's his 4th foul, so they're going to have to watch that one. 2 minutes. We're down to 1 minute, 58 seconds. Birchfield has got 4 fouls. Warden's got 3. And really, that's the only ones in trouble. Miles Brown for the Knights has 3 as well, but that's about it for. And so the Knights trying to figure out which 5 they want to play with. Cooper Goodell's going to try to get a couple free throws here and puts it in. as they have hit the bonus here. (53-50). 1 minute 58 seconds here. Knights have 10 team fouls. Bulldogs have 18 fouls. Possession arrow is to the Knights. A little wet in the paint there, so they get it with their shoes and hits the second. He's got 19, Cooper Goodell does. Good patience by Birchfield and Brothers. Got it to Dacus in the middle. He's able to get it over to Brothers. Brothers is going to bring it inside. Ward misses it and just throws it on the ground. And so getting the ball back. Minco figures out their defense. Got everybody where they want. Good switch there. Trying to find the open man. They finally do. He's got an easy layup and puts it in. That's Brody Gibbs. And he's got 11, and he's going to get a free throw opportunity. And that foul was on number 1, Dylan Warden. That's his 4th foul. So Birchfield and Warden now with 4 fouls. And he's able to put that one in. He's got 12 points. Minute 10 seconds in this game. The Knights have taken the lead, as there's been a lot of mistakes here by the Bulldogs in this action. Good little pump fake by Brothers, and he's able to put it in. Big shot by Austin Brothers. He's got 4 points, and they take the lead back. 55 seconds left, 55-54. It's going to come down to the end here, ladies and gentlemen. A steal by Ethan Ventris, and he's fouled as he tries to dribble up the court. Huge turnover right there on the Knights. And that's on number 30, Cooper Goodell. That's just his 2nd foul. But 10 team fouls means you get 2 free throws. And so Ethan Ventris will get 2 right here. The Bulldogs are up by 1. 46 seconds left in this game. And he knocks down the first, no problem. (56-54). Gets the second. He's got 14 on the night as he's come in off the bench and played well, really well. So 57-54, 40 seconds left in this game. Defense is pushed all the way out. Want to keep him out of the lane. Back door wasn't there. Good switch right there. He's still able to find it, and he's blocked, but foul called. I think you would rather have that than an easy layup. Austin Brothers goes up and knocks it away, but foul called on him. And that'll be his 1st foul of the evening. But that does put him to 10 team fouls. So from now on, they'll have 2 shots every foul. 28 seconds left in this game. 57-54. The Knights have a couple free throws right here. And he knocks down the first. That's Reed Lovelace. He's got 10. Puts up the second, and he knocks it down. Gonna have to be smart with the ball. Gonna have to make good decisions. He's able to get free. He's gonna push the, and he's blocked. Wrong pass, not a smart decision right there. Could have pulled it out. Got the shot you wanted. 57-56, 13 seconds. All the way to the rim, and he makes it. 10 seconds. 58-57, foul. And that's a foul on Lovelace, and that'll give Birchfield 2 free throws with 5.9 seconds left. Nick Birchfield with 2 free throws right here. They're in the double bonus. 57-58. The Bulldogs are down by 1. Looks like the Knights are going to call a timeout, make Birchfield think about it a little bit. Woo, this has been a game, ladies and gentlemen. So we're down to 5.9 seconds. The Knights have taken a late lead here finally, 58-57. Fouled at midcourt, Nick Birchfield was, and he'll come up and get to shoot 2. If he could knock 1 down, that'll tie the game. If he can knock both down, that'll put the Knights in a difficult situation with just 5.9 seconds left. It'll be difficult to get the ball all the way up the court and get the shot you want. Birchfield and Warden have 4 fouls. They're the only ones really in trouble. Nobody on the Knights have any foul trouble, really. And so if this goes overtime, you might think about that a little bit. And here's your senior, Nick Birchfield, the leader of these Bulldogs out here on the court. The southpaw, going to see what he can do if he can knock a couple free throws down right here. So 2 shots. Ooh, and he's long on the first one. Long on the first one. Going to have to knock this down to tie it up. He's going to call timeout again and make him think about it even some more. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, this has been fun. This has been a great game to watch. Both of these teams, excellent teams. They'll definitely make a push in their playoff situations in each class that they are in. There'll be ones to watch for sure. So 57-58, man, it's going to come down to the end like it should with 2 good teams like this. I mean, I'm telling you, they look the same to me, just different jerseys. And Nick Birchfield, number 4, he will have one more opportunity at a free throw right here to tie it up. If he can tie it up, we might go into overtime here. And so we'll see what Birchfield can do. See if he can knock it down. He was online on the first one, was just a little long. That adrenaline is tough to deal with when you're trying to make these free throws. And so here we go, 58-57. Knights have the lead, 5.9 seconds. Birchfield to shoot 1. Missed the front end. See if he can get the back end right here. Step up with confidence, hit that free throw. And he gets it. And so the Knights are going to try to put it in. Bulldogs push back. Going to meet him at the half-court line. Puts it up and off the front of the rim, and we have a tie game. And we will go into overtime. We get bonus action for free. We only paid for 4 quarters, but we get 5. And so you get to watch that here in just a moment. What a game, 58-58. The Knights did a good job coming back. I thought the Bulldogs had a lead a few times, but the Knights just continued to come back and made the plays that they needed to make. Middendorf fouled out. That'll be big for the Knights, but Birchfield and Warden have 4. And so they're going to have to watch that as we go into this overtime. And so, man, this has been fun. This is good stuff. And so we're going to get some extra time here, some bonus action to be able to watch these Knights and these Bulldogs play. Once again, Crossing's top 5 team in 3A and the Bulldogs' top 10 team in 2A. And so they have been doing well. And so this has been a fun game, and we'll get a little bit more action, a little bit more game, a little bit more fun. We'll start it here in just a moment. I think the keys here, got to settle back down and do what you've been wanting to do. You don't continue to let them have threes. They haven't been able to knock very many down. Don't let them in the lane. They've tried to back cut a little bit more. They've tried to make trying harder to get to the paint. The Knights have, so want to keep them out of the paint. Want to continue to get back on transition defense. Can't let them have easy baskets. And then I think on offense, got to get back to driving. Got to get back to getting to the middle, get to the lane. Make them foul you. Make those shots. Maybe you can kick it out for a 3. And so continue to get to the lane. And so the press might be wearing on the Bulldogs a little bit. They seem to be able to handle it okay. So still got to make those concise passes. Still got to make correct passes. Can't give it up so easy. And so got to do well on that because the Knights have active hands. And so Birchfield's going to be jumping. And Miles Brown will be jumping for the Knights. And 4 minutes for overtime action is what it is. So each gets 4 minutes to see who's going to come up a winner here. Brown able to get the tip. So that'll give the possession arrow to the Bulldogs. Oh, able to have a wide open three, but missed it off the corner. I think the Bulldogs are happy to give him that three, as long as it's not inside. They haven't been able to hit it tonight. And so the Bulldogs get the rebound and get to come up and see if they can get a good possession right here. See if they can get the ball moved around, get to the lane, get an easy basket. There you go. Birchfield being patient, trying to find the right action. Almost dropped the ball. Got it over to Ventress. Ventress got it out to Dacus. Good job by him. Somebody's going to have to come help him. Brothers helps. He's able to get the ball. Man, the Knights have been all over him. Finally able to get the ball back out to Ventress. Nothing going for the Bulldogs. They can't find an opening anywhere. Brothers trying to find an opening. Kicks it over to Ventress. Nothing going there. Get it to Birchfield. He's going to try to get there. Brothers at the free throw line. Oh, threw him down to Ward. Not a good pass. All of that action, wasn't able to get a shot up. Birchfield just takes it away in midair. Great play by Brothers. Wasn't a tie ball, but it's going to stay with the Knights. Thought maybe that would be a tie ball right there. Two really good defensive teams showing it right here. They try to get it up to Brown. He's nothing going there. They're able to shut him down. Trying to keep him out of the lane. Knight's able to come up with it. Oh, that's a big foul right there, as Birchfield's going to be called for his 5th foul. And he's going to have a seat. He went straight up. I thought they went into him, but they're going to call that one anyway. I thought he was very good about going straight up. Didn't lean over, didn't lean down, but called it anyway. So 58-58, 2 minutes, 7 seconds left in this overtime. Going to get a couple free throws here for the Knights. Looks like Kate Anthony going to come in. For the Bulldogs. So that we've got Dacus, Anthony, Ventress, Brothers, and Warden. And he knocks down the first one. That's Brody Gibbs. He's got 13 on the night. Bulldogs are going to call a timeout. And the Knights take the lead in the overtime. First points in the overtime. It's a 4-minute overtime. We're down to 2 minutes, 7 seconds. The Knights go up 59-58. The Bulldogs had the ball a long time, but man, the Knights were not letting them in. No room to get inside, no room to get to the lane. And so we're going to have to figure out a screen, going to have to figure out something to get that ball moving so you can get some room to get to the lane. And finally got close, but just an errant pass by Brothers, and it was knocked out of their hands. And so the Knights were able to come up with something in their possession. And so we've got a full timeout here. The possession ball is for the Bulldogs, so that's good. If you tie it up, that'll be yours. The Bulldogs have 1 timeout left. The Knights have 3 timeouts left. The Knights will have 1 more free throw here. And the Bulldogs will have to see what they can do without Nick Birchfield on the floor. He creates a lot of the offense for the Bulldogs, so some other Bulldogs are going to have to step up right here and make a difference. Going to have to make a shot, going to have to do something, see if you can win this game. And so you put yourself behind the spot right now, letting them have that free throw. Still 2 minutes, 7 seconds left in this game, left in this overtime period. And this is Gibbs for his 2nd free throw. And off the front. Not able to get the rebound, but Ventress gets it anyway. Nothing going there. He's trapped in the corner, but he finds Brothers. Brothers puts it off high, but not able to get it. Dacus comes up with it, and he misses. 2 shots right there at the rim and couldn't get it in. But Ventress there for the steal. And he's going to try to take it in, and he's fouled, and that's a block. And Ventress is going to get a couple of free throws right here. Brody Gibbs, I believe, called the home foul. That's his first foul of the game. Ventress is going to get a couple of free throws here. 59-58, 1 minute, 44 seconds left. Puts it in. Ventress for the second. Yes, gets them both. Nicely done. He's got 16 on the night. Gonna have to communicate, gonna have to switch well. Brothers with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Knights. Brothers denies and says, I don't think so. Not right here, not right now. 60-59, a minute, 31 seconds left in this overtime period. Bulldogs trying to play good defense. Able to get to the hole, a little strong. Rebound by the Knights. He kicks it out. Brown a little long. Ventress with the rebound. Gonna get stuck in the corner. He makes it around. And foul. Foul called on number 30. Cooper Goodell, that's his third. And that'll be a couple more free throws for Ventress. So the Bulldogs back on top. Minute 12 left in this overtime period. Up 60-59. Ventress is going to shoot 2. And knocks down the first one. And that's what we needed. Birchfield off the court. Somebody had to step up, and it looks like Ventress is up to the task. And gets that one. Has hit all 4 free throws that he needed to hit right there. And the Bulldogs take a 3-point lead as we roll down to 1 minute left in this overtime period. 62-59. They try to get a backdoor to, and he's pushed out, and that'll be Warden's 5th, I believe. Didn't need to do that, but they were trying to stay tight on him as Cooper Goodell is definitely the scorer for these Knights. And so that'll be number 5 on Warden, and he'll foul out with 4 points. Birchfield fouled out with 13 points. And Lane McKee's going to come in for the Bulldogs. Good game by Warden. Played hard. Had to really D up on number 30. He's a good player and had to play hard against him. And did a good job tonight, as good as he could. So a couple free throws for Goodell. And he hits that one. That's 20 points on the night for Goodell. Makes it a 2-point game. 58.8 seconds left in this overtime. And gets the second. And now you got to break the press without Birchfield. Able to get it to Brothers. He's able to get down the court. Errant pass to McKee. Still able to come down with it. Over to Dacus. Just take care of the ball, I believe, is the action you want. Pass to Anthony. Over to Ventress. He's able to get to the lane. And rejected by Miles Brown as he throws it out. But it stays with Minco. 41 seconds left in this overtime. 62-61. The Bulldogs need an out-of-bounds play here. Need to run it crisp. Find an open man. Got it up to Anthony. Over to Dacus. Got to take care of the ball. Got it to Ventress. Found Brothers in the corner. That's not a great spot to be. He got out of the corner. Got over to Dacus. Kind of playing keep away here. Ball on the ground, but going to call a foul. 20.5 seconds, 20 seconds left in this overtime period. Number 3, Lovelace, is going to be called for a foul. That's his second foul. Nate Dacus is going to shoot a couple free throws. Misses the first, short on the front end. 62-61. Gets the second. That's 19 points for Dacus. 20 seconds. 63-61 Bulldogs. 15 seconds. Foul with 11 seconds left in this overtime period. That's on Lane McKee. That'll be his first foul of the evening. Number 3, Reed Lovelace, is going to get 2 free throws right here to try to tie the game with 11 seconds. The Bulldogs call their timeout, call a full timeout. Do a little bit of the same action the Knights did to the Bulldogs earlier. See if they can ice the free throw shooter a little bit. Let him think about it. And so here we are, 11 seconds, 63-61. Bulldogs are up by 2. Possession arrow is pointing to the Bulldogs if there's a tie ball. Every foul is 2 free throws no matter what. No more timeouts for the Bulldogs, 3 timeouts for the Knights. And this has just been fun. Really good game, just intense. Back and forth, a lot of lead changes. I don't think there's been a lead over 6 points. That's been the biggest lead maybe by the Bulldogs, and that's about it. The Knights have fought from behind just about all night, just had the lead a few times. And so we're able to tie it up 58-58, the end of regulation. 63-61, not much score to happen in this overtime. A lot of good defense. And so Reed Lovelace, number 3 for Crossings Christian Knights. He's going to get 2 free throws right here, see if he can tie up the ball game. 11 seconds, 11.6 to be exact. Gets it up quick, puts it in. He's got 14 on the night. And this one is for the tie. And he does. He ties it up. 11 seconds. 63-63. And the Knights take a timeout here, a full timeout. And the Bulldogs will have 11 seconds to try to get it up the court and see if they can get one in the basket. We've got one extra period here for free. I don't know if we'll get 2. Hard-fought game between each, man. Good ball clubs, good ball teams, good coaching. You can tell they're very good, both in their defensive techniques. Their fundamentals are done well. They dribble the ball well. They don't really turn the ball over well much. Just the defense is really good on both sides, make it very difficult to even get into the lane. And so they talk well, they move well. Both teams have just played a good game. And so 63-63, Bulldogs will have the ball on the other side of the court. Going to have to take it full court, see if they can get a shot up, see if they can end this game. And so here we go. Bulldogs going to come out. We'll see what kind of opportunity. They have no timeouts to call a 5. If there's getting close to the 5 seconds, they got to get the ball in. They had a couple plays that worked really well with Birchfield and Brothers. I don't know if they can pull it off with somebody else. We'll see. Looks like Dacus is going to throw the ball in for the Bulldogs. Brothers and Ventress in the front court, in the back court, trying to make it happen. They're trying to get it to Anthony. Got it to Brothers. He's going to be trapped in the corner a little bit. And they're going to call him out of bounds. They're not going to call the push. I thought he was pushed maybe out of bounds, and it wasn't called. 7 seconds left, and it's now the Knights basketball. Brothers went down the side of the court. And the Knights were able to stay off, I guess. I can't tell from here. There's no way I know. And so the ref called no push right there. Out of bounds on the Bulldogs, so the ball goes back to the Knights, and they're going to have 7 seconds to come up with a play to see if they can put it in. So we've got a full timeout by the Knights. And sometimes these moments of the games take forever, huh? And the anticipation just builds. 63-63. If there's a foul, it'll be 2 free throws because everybody's in the double bonus. The Knights have 1 timeout left. So if they do get in trouble, they can call a timeout. And there's the first buzzer. The second one will come up, and we'll get to finish these 7 seconds right here. And here we go. 63-63, possession arrow towards the Bulldogs. 1 timeout left for the Knights. The Knights will have the ball at half court with 7.5 seconds. That's right, 7.5 seconds. The Knights will see if they can get a shot up. I know they'll be looking to Goodell, Cooper Goodell, number 30. He's been making a lot of the points for the Knights. I'm sure that's where they're going to go. Little miscommunication there. Cooper Goodell is wide open. He puts it up, and it's short. He catches it, throws it back, 1 second left, off the front end. Lovelace tried to put it in, but couldn't put it in. And we're going to double overtime. And it just keeps going, my friends, keeps going. 63-63. These two teams will not quit. They will not give up. And we have a tie ball game, and we will go to double overtime for your viewing pleasure this evening. Birchfield, Warden have fouled out. Birchfield had 13 points. Warden had 4. And so they are out of the game. Nobody else really in foul trouble. Dacus and Ventress have 2 fouls. That's it. Everybody else just 1. As far as the Knights go, Brown has 3. Other than that, just 2 fouls, 1 fouls for those that are playing. Middendorf is out for the Knights. He was big in the middle, but he fouled out with about 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And so we are definitely close here. All right, so we got about 10 seconds. We'll start this double overtime. We'll see what the Bulldogs can come up with, what the Knights could come up with. 63-63. We'll have another 4 minutes here. And this has been fun stuff. I'm glad we're home. I don't have to drive as far. The Knights are going to have to drive a little bit farther than we do. I'm excited about that. So a little extra time here. Another overtime. We got double overtime. Looks like Brothers is going to jump against Brown. And he gets the tip again. Over to Brothers. Trying to get it into McKee. He does. Nice little pump fake. And gets it to roll in. His first 2 points of the night are big points. 65-65. And that's 1 minute down in this overtime period, this double overtime period. Nicely done by McKee to put that layup in. Good little pass. There's a long 3 and misses everything. McKee with the rebound, gets it to Brothers. And they're going to be able to shoot it. The Knights have not shot the 3 well at all. And they continue down that path. Take us into the corner. Try to get it to McKee again, but bad pass. They were able to steal it, and here's that transition defense. Missed it. Ventress able to pull it away, and finally fouled by number 2. That's Brody Gibbs. That'll be his, I think, his second foul. That'll be 2 free throws for Ventress here. That is his second foul. And so Ventress right here is going to get a couple. He hit 4 really big ones just a little while ago. So Ethan Ventress will get to shoot 2. Tie ball game, 65-65. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in this double overtime period. Gets that one. He's had a good game tonight. Really stepped up tonight. Hits some big shots. Got a confident stroke up there. And gets it again. That's 20 points for Ethan Ventress. And so the Bulldogs go up by 2. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Got to watch the backdoor cuts. And does it well. And it's the Bulldog ball. There's a turnover. Nicely done by Cade Anthony as he stuck with Cooper Goodell, who's been tough to guard, and he did well on that one with that backdoor. Fast break down to Ventress. He loses the ball. And there's a race. And he's able to put it in for 2. That's number 2, Brody Gibbs. He's got 15. Ooh, tough passes right there. Brothers comes down with it. Nice little pass to McKee. Good fake. There's a foul. Oh, and it didn't fall in. So he'll get 2 free throws. Good pass by Brothers to McKee. And so that's going to be on number 15, Miles Brown. That is his 4th. So finally somebody for the Knights getting a little foul trouble with 4. So here's McKee, and he knocks it down. Big free throws by the Bulldogs. And he gets it to roll in. 4 points for McKee. 2 minutes. We'll just roll under 2 minutes. And the Bulldogs have a 2-point lead. They got it to Goodell. He's going to make a little move. Nice move. It's called a walk. Calling a travel. And a turnover by the Knights. 69-67. 1 minute, 49 seconds left in this double overtime period. Got to get the ball in. Oh, there's a no foul called there. Close to travel right there. Almost did. Finally got the ball on the floor, so it wasn't. Got it to Brothers. They're going to try to trap him. He gets away. He gets to the middle. That's what you want to do. Over to Ventress. He's going to take the 3. Short. Misses everything, but Brothers rebound and fouled. And the Bulldogs just keep fighting. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in this double overtime period. And Austin Brothers, number 45, is going to get a couple free throws right here. That was on number 4, Matthew Hooper. That's his first foul. Ooh, and a little long for Brothers. Be a big free throw right here. Make this a 3-point game if he can knock this down. Would definitely want that. Definitely want that. So here comes Austin Brothers. Try to get this in. And he knocks that one down. He's got 5 points. 70-67. A minute, 30 seconds in this game. Try to keep him out of the lane. Goodell wants the ball. He's going to try to make a move, but Anthony's all over him. Big 3, misses it all. Going to get trapped. Ball kicked by the Knights. 1 minute, 12 seconds, Bulldog ball. Got it into Anthony. He's got his dribble left. They tried to trap. Got it to Brothers. Kind of pulls it back. Gets it over to Dacus. Who tried to get the ball from behind. Brothers got it. Dacus has got it. Got to be careful with this ball. Can't make a mistake. Good little drive. Oh, there's the mistake. Missed it. Rebound. Missed it. And we have a foul on the floor. That's number 15. Miles Brown, and that will be it for him. That is 5 fouls. And so both teams have 2 players out with fouls. And Lane McKee is going to get 2 free throws here. He knocked one down and missed one earlier. We'll see what he can do. 47 seconds left in this game. In this double overtime, 70-67. And he knocks the first one down. And he'll get a second chance. Minco goes up by 4, 71-67. 47 seconds left in this double overtime period. McKee will get his second free throw here. And short. And it rolled in. Rolled in just barely. And so they extend it to 5. 43 seconds. Getting to the basket. Got it out to the 3-point line. Trying to drive again. Wide open left-handed layup, and he knocks it down. That's Lovelace. And so Nakis stuck in the corner. And a timeout called, I believe, by the Bulldogs as he was stuck in the corner. 72-69. And we have a a full timeout right here. Lovelace has 17 points. He just put that one in. 69-72. The Bulldogs are up by 3. We're under a minute. We're down to about 40 seconds. Just got to hold on to the ball. Make good passes. Don't try to throw over. Try to get bounce passes. I think the most important thing on passes is, can the other guy get open? And that's the key. Get open where the guy that's passing the ball can see you, right? It's as simple as that. If you're standing and there's 2 people in his face and in hands, you're not really open unless he can see you. And I think we all know that. We coach that to our little leaguers. And so got to make sure you do that as the Bulldogs right now. You got to get open where they can see you and make the correct pass. See if they'll foul you. That's really all you want to do here, and then get some free throws. See if you can knock those down. So you're not looking to put a shot up really right here. You're just looking to hold on to the ball and get fouled. And so that's what you're going to try to strive for right here and not let a turnover happen. The Knights are going to stay in this full court press and see if they can get a turnover. They've been able to do it every time they get a little behind. They jump right back in. And so Minco's going to try to get this in. Got it into Anthony. Oh, knocked out. That'll be out of bounds. We're down to 21 seconds. 21 seconds. Bulldog ball. I'm going to take it out. Basically, same play on the other side. Oh, long throw and nobody's there. Not a good pass by Dacus. No clock run off on that one. It's going to go back to the corner. 72-69. Bulldogs are up. 21 seconds left in this double overtime period. Possession ball's looking to the Bulldogs. Double bonus everywhere. Everything's 2 free throws. Gets to the bucket. That's Brody Gibbs with 2. That gives him 17. Dacus is covered up. Ventress is able to get it. 10 seconds. Fouled from behind. 72-71. 8.8 seconds. And Ventress goes to the line for 2. And I think we were just here just a moment ago. And so that's on Matthew Hooper. That's his second foul. So Ventress gets to shoot 2, 72-71. And he knocks it down. Man, has he played well. He has played excellent. And he knocks that one down. Coach is going to call timeout for the Knights. And they go up 73-71. The Bulldogs are ahead by 2. One more free throw opportunity for Ethan Ventress, who has 21 points on the night. Has played really, really well this evening. Dacus played well early and got a lot of points early. He's got 19. And Ventress has played well late to keep the Bulldogs going and have the lead right now. And so good ball game by the Bulldogs. Good ball game by both teams. And so we got a full timeout here. Bulldogs have no more timeouts. The Knights have 1 timeout. Possession arrow, Bulldogs. 8.8 seconds left on the clock. The Bulldogs are up by 2. Get 1 more free throw for Ethan Ventress. Really nobody else in foul trouble. Cooper Goodell has 3, and that's the only one that has 3 out of both teams. What time is it? Does anybody know? 9:47. Man, you're sticking with me late if you're still on here. Staying late. The kids are going to have to get to bed at some point. They got school tomorrow. And so 8.8 seconds, 73-71. Ethan Ventress made the first one. See if he can get the back end of this and extend this lead to 3. That would be huge to extend this lead to 3. And he gets it. 74-71, 8 seconds. 6, 4. Got it back to Goodell. He's going to take the 3, and he knocks it down. Ties the game up. Cooper Goodell. The Knights have not shot the 3 ball well all night long. And Cooper Goodell found an opening, found a little bit of room at the top of the key. Was well out there. That was well past NBA range, and he knocks it down to tie it up. And we're going to triple overtime. That's 3 of them. What a game by these two teams. They have just continued to fight. And so it is 74-74. Woo! Well, if you're still with me, I'm happy to have you. Glad you're still watching. This has been fun. This has been exciting. And we'll have another 4 minutes to play. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I thought the Bulldogs might pull away there a little bit, but man, what a 3 by Cooper Goodell. Knocked it down at the buzzer going off. And so we'll start this triple overtime. So a little more scored in that overtime period. The first overtime period was just 5 points apiece. The second overtime was 11 points apiece. And we'll have 4 minutes here in this third overtime period. Brothers is going to jump. Goodell is going to jump. And we'll see who's going to come out of this 10-round game that we're playing. Brothers is going to get the tip this time. Dacus has it, gets it over to Ventress, and we will begin this 4-minute triple overtime period. Got it to Anthony on the inside, and he walked. Oh, had a nice little move. Should have put it on the ground first. And you got to know the legs are starting to get a little tired. Harder to make the right play, harder to not make the turnover, harder to do what you're supposed to do. So going to have to stay disciplined. Going to have to play defense here. Know you got to be watching number 30, Cooper Goodell, see what he's doing. Cade Anthony's done a good job coming out here to guard him. Long 3, knocks it down. That's number 3, Reed Lovelace, and he has 20. They go up by 3. Big shot. They have not hit the 3 at all, and now the last 2 they put up have gone in. Dacus fights for the rebound, can't get it. Gonna have to have a defensive stop right here. All the way to the basket, out to another. Patience by Lovelace, good job right there. Could have hurried it up, but just keep a hold of that ball. Knights are up 77-74. We roll under 3 minutes now. The Knights are content with holding the ball. Going to have to keep the pressure, but man, it really extends your defense out. And there's Goodell trying to take advantage of it. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Staying man-to-man. The Knights have decided to just hold on to the ball. That's a walk. Didn't call it. And now we're down to 2 minutes. Tried to trap there by Brothers. Able to get it. Way over to number 4. He's open. Foul called. That'll be 2 free throws. We're down to 1 minute, 53 seconds. That was on Brothers. That's his second. So number 4, Matthew Hooper will get 2 free throws. He knocks it down. And here's the second. And off the back iron, but can't get the rebound, but can't chase it down either. And so 78-74. The Knights have put 4 on the board. The Bulldogs have put none on the board. Going to have to change that right now. Minute 51 left in this game. Anthony with the ball. Got it to Dacus. He's going to try to find some room. Can't find any room. Backdoor cut to Brothers, but not there. Not a good pass. And Goodell's going to pull it out. And they're content with just passing the ball around right now for the Knights. Going to wear the defense out of the Minco Bulldogs. Going to have to get there. Not working right now. There's a walk. Took too many steps. I don't think you can make a layup from the three-point line. There's no way that you could do that. And so he has the walk. Turnover, just what the Bulldogs needed. Going to have to put something in the bucket here in a hurry. Get back into this game in this third overtime period. Ventress is trying to, and he falls to the ground. It's going to be that's going to go to the Knights. It's a tie ball. And so there's going to be a conversation if Minco tried to call a timeout. One referee had timeout. The other referee had a tie ball. And so they're going to give the timeout that he had possession before he lost possession. And so that'll be a timeout. That'll be their only timeout. The Knights have two. 74-78. Man, Minco has not been able to get anything going this third overtime period. Haven't found an open lane or an open pass, or it's just been super difficult. The Knights' defense has just been tough to overcome. So quick to the ball, so quick to the lane, so quick with their hands. And so we've got a full timeout here. We'll do the buzzer here in just a second and get going. Minco needs to knock something down to get closer. Probably going to have to foul after that so they don't hold on the ball so long. See if they can hit their free throws or not. I thought the Bulldogs had the lead and was going to do well the third overtime, or the second overtime. And then the Knights were able to come back, and we're kind of in the opposite situation here for the Bulldogs where they're behind. Let's see if they can come back when it doesn't look like they might be able to. So this is going to be tough. This is going to be big to overcome. Going to have to get a shot off pretty quick. 1 minute, 4 seconds left in this triple overtime period. See what they come up with. McKee gets it over to Ventress, to Dacus. And the Knights read the play, trying to get a three for Ventress right there. 59 seconds, just roll under a minute. 4-point lead for the Knights. Got it to Dacus. Over to Ventress. To Dacus. He's going to get a three up. Oh, and just short. Knights come down with a rebound. Going to have to do something. Trying to trap, but he's able to get past. Bulldogs just not fast enough. And finally get a foul. Ventress finally gets him in the corner. And that'll be his third foul. And number 2, Brody Gibbs. Can get 2 free throws here. 40 seconds left. Knocks down the first. Trevor Morris back in for the Bulldogs. Been a while since he's got to play. And he makes the second. And he's got 19. Just under 40 seconds now. Bulldogs are going to have to score in a hurry. They're down by 6. Takes it all the way to the hole and is fouled. I'd like to see more of that. I think he could do that whenever he would want to. And so Brothers is going to get 2 free throws. Foul on number 30, Cooper Goodell. That's his 4th. Gets the first. .32 seconds left in this triple overtime period. Brothers for a second. Off the back. Couldn't get the rebound. Looked like Morris was held up. Kind of got trapped there. Going to have to foul. Nobody's fouling. Finally, Brothers gets the foul. That'll be his third. 20 seconds left in this game. And 20 seconds left in this triple overtime. Number 3, Loveless, gets the first. .21 for Loveless. And he'll get his second one right here. 20 seconds left. And gets the second. And out of bounds. Goes to the Bulldog. 12 seconds. 82-75. Ball up top to Ventress. The clock's not moving. Got it blocked, got it fouled. And clock didn't run, but now it's running. And that's going to be a foul on I don't know who the foul was on. Still don't know. All right. And going to get that to fall. That's, who is that, number 13? And 6 seconds left. 84-75. And the Knights just dominate this third overtime period. And that'll be the ball game. 75-84. Just didn't have enough juice to win that game. Great game as they go into triple overtime. It was great having you tonight. Bulldogs lose a close one, hard-fought game, and just don't come out on top. And so, great game by both teams. And thanks for joining me. I hope you'll join us Thursday night. We'll be playing Amber Pocasset. We'll be going down to their place. And so you can watch us on Minco Bulldogs TV. We'll get you that one. And then on Friday we have our homecoming game. So you can join us at 6 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock you can see homecoming. And you can watch it right here. And so hope you'll join us then. Get to watch some Bulldogs basketball, Lady Bulldog basketball. It's been a great night. And hope to see you on Thursday.